This is the Westinghouse WGen 7500, and you might know it from one of my most popular videos yet. It's a great generator, but we haven't done maintenance for it in months. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. The first thing you want to check is that your fuel, how old it is. I think for today we'll be fine, but eventually we're going to have to drain the fuel and replace it. You should be doing this type of maintenance once every month, or once every 2 months is okay as well. First thing that you're going to do is allow fuel to pass through. So this knob, you're going to make it, instead of going to one of the two sides, you're going to push it to up. See how it says on this sign? Or is it going down? You have to push it to down. Okay. And once it's pushing down, fuel flow has been started, I guess you could say. And we can start with the other stuff. Now what we've been doing is keeping the breakers all off, so I'll just show you how to do that. First thing you're going to want to do is turn on the battery, and that light's going to come on, the screen's going to come on. Turn on the main breaker, and make sure no other switches are off. The choke should be automatic. Make sure your outlet isn't tripped, and you can start the engine. The one thing about this generator, it does take a second to really do the choke. So let's see. Uh-oh. Should I stop it?
Move the choke to the other position.
Okay. The choke is automatic. So the generator has started, and as I can smell, the fuel is definitely expired. But all you have to do is probably wait around 15 to 20 minutes and run it. But it's actually much better to run it with a load. So we can get something like a fan or even like a vacuum cleaner that'll put some load on it so it actually goes through that fuel and makes it work a little harder. So we're gonna grab a load and we'll show you how that works. So what I've done is I basically turned on, just a household vacuum cleaner that can pull around 500 or 600 watts as just like a temporary load for the device. And all we're doing is running that for around 15 minutes to burn through any stale gas, and also to just make sure the generator is well oiled, that kind of thing. Lubricate the engine with fuel. I really don't know how it works, but for some reason it does, and that's what it says in the manual, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll check back in around 15-20 minutes. Looks like our generator's done running. So, let's go down there. But first we gotta grab our remote start stop. So now you just press and hold the stop button on your little keychain, and it's done. Okay, I gotta go back. Just going to do exactly what we did before, but in reverse. So main breaker off, just press stop over here, and then go to the other side and turn this onto its side. Be careful, because a lot of this gets really hot, so you want to make sure you let it cool off before. Just like what you can see over on the sticker. And you also want to make sure that you are doing this maintenance. I think so the computer will actually tell you how many hours the generator's been running or has been run in its lifetime. So you're going to make sure that you replace the oil every 60 to 100 hours, which is a big difference, but it tells you that until about 100 hours, you're going to be fine on that same oil. And the same thing with the breakers. Make sure they're off so that nothing can start in the middle of nowhere. And sometimes interference can actually do the remote start, so you want to go on this stop, which disables the battery from powering the computer, which receives the signal. Other than that, there's nothing else to do, and you can bring it inside.